We're here today to talk about our new maintenance program, the way that we're going to maintain the Auckland Metro network more effectively in the future. So Auckland's a very busy place. There's clearly lots of freight and passenger services. There's also a lot of upgrade work that's going on, and that makes for a very congested space. Given the fact that it's difficult for everyone to get access to the network, we've got some significant changes, particularly in terms of the time we get to maintain it and the cyclic nature in which we maintain the network. The vast majority of our work is done at night, and it has to happen after the last passenger service, which at the moment is around 1 o'clock in the morning, and start to run again around 4:30 in the morning. And we've worked with our rail partners and Auckland Transport to come up with a program whereby we can finish passenger services in specific areas of the network at 9 o'clock at night through until 4 o'clock in the morning on a cyclic pattern across a 14-week period. What that allows us to do is understand where our teams can go to on any given night, and we'll move through the same pattern over that period, making sure that we can cover the network 4 times a year. That's across all our crews, track, signals, our traction people, and they'll be working to the same system, cyclic manner, staying out of each other's way. We're going to set up a program whereby people know we're on the network, know where the trains are and have them avoid us, and we can avoid them as well. We're inspecting all of our rail infrastructure, our signals infrastructure, to make sure we find any faults that are out there and make sure we understand what condition that all of our rail infrastructure is in. If we find faults, we fix them. If we can straight away, they'll need to be left for another time depending on the priority of that fault. Also, we actually do maintenance while we're there. We make sure that everything is in a state whereby trains can run on it safely and that we're going to avoid faults. And the more that we avoid faults, the more that we avoid big maintenance projects, which cost a lot of capital money to do. We delay those as much as possible by doing effective maintenance. Blocks of line or a line shuts, and we close the network down over weekends, long weekends and holiday periods. Blocks of line are going to be a fact of life for us in the next couple of years as we finish off the major renewals work, but over time we need to reduce those so that the network is being used more by passenger and freight trains as it needs to be. Aucklanders will see the benefits of the upgrade programs to the network in the next few years. With CRL project providing more capacity on this network, we'll be putting more services onto it as well, both passenger and freight. The fact is that when we do this, we'll have more wear and tear, and so therefore we need to do more maintenance on it so that people can keep moving and freight can keep moving as well. We're very mindful that our noise can create disturbance for other people, so we're very careful about that. We lower the noise as much as possible, we keep it to a minimum. So we're hopeful that actually people don't notice too much about us being there. Sometimes, however, we can't avoid noise, and when we need to, we warn people out that we're going to be there. Maintenance is really important on any infrastructure network. Just like your car, finding faults, fixing small issues before they become larger ones. It's really important to us to keep people safe. First and foremost, make sure the network is safe for those who are operating on it, including our people who are maintaining it, and also capitalise on all the hard work that's been done in the last few years and give Aucklanders and New Zealand the rail network they deserve.